What is going on, good people of YouTube? It's me, Chavez, back with another, almost said NFL, back with another college football player prop video for you. Today's Thursday, October 19th, 2023. As always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. Listen, we're going to recap our 3 plays from yesterday and then dive into 3 new plays for today's 2-game slate. 3 plays to go over, 3 slides to share with you. So if all that sounds good, stick around, drop a like, sub up, and click the notification icon to get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and this channel. And without further delay, let's go ahead and dive into our 3 plays from yesterday. All right, we're going to start with the ugliest prop of them all. Kelly Akari goes well under 62.5 receiving yards. The only problem with that is we needed him to go over. Took the over on this one, did not work out for us. If you watch this game, his quarterback, O'Connell, I believe was his last name, just really bad quarterback play yesterday. Akari was double covered a lot in that game, but just no effort to get him the ball until towards the end of the game. I think he finishes with 1 catch for 8 yards. Overthrowing him, throwing it into double covers, just really never involved in that game plan from the start, which was really disappointing to see. So took the L on Kelly Akari receiving yards. What we didn't take the L on were our next 2 plays. Diego Pavia, let's start here. 24.5 fantasy points goes over this. Talked about dual threat ability, man. This dude can do it on the ground. He can do it through the air. He ran for a touchdown, ran for almost 100 yards, threw for multiple touchdowns, found receivers. I mean, he was finding receivers 15 yards down the field pretty much on every single play. Just a really good game environment for him. Glad we took the over on his fantasy points because he crushed it, ended the game with a roughly 29 fantasy points. So no sweat there for Diego Pavia. Last play, Noah Smith over 6.5 receptions. This one started off slow. Sam Houston is not a good football team. So anytime you pick a player from a really bad team, it's risky. But this guy just had such a great environment, positive game script for him. We needed 7 receptions. He ended with 8. I mean, he was targeted not early, but after that, he was targeted pretty often. This game goes to overtime, which is even better. More opportunity for Noah Smith to pad those stats. So took the over 6.5 receptions. He finishes with well over 6.5, and that puts us at 2-1 for our picks for yesterday. Obviously, we want to go 3-0. I want to go 3-0. Badly, more than you know. Hopefully today's picks give us those results. So without further delay, let's transition into the next slides and talk about 3 new plays that I like for tonight. All right, first play, let's talk about Cam Fancher, Marshall quarterback, over 232.5 passing yards. Here's why I like this play. Number 1, averaging 251 passing yards per game with 300+ yard upside. I love the fact that he's averaging 10.6 yards per completion, completing 68% of his passes. So pretty accurate passer here, finding receivers downfield for large chunks. And then lastly, facing a James Madison defense that's ranked 371st versus the pass. They're allowing 277 passing yards per contest. Cam Fancher should hit this. He should find success slinging the ball today. This should be a really fun game to watch. I'm looking forward to it. I don't even know if it's going to be on ESPN or one of the ESPN affiliates. Hopefully it is. I'd like to check it out, but give us the over. 232.5 passing yards for Cam Fancher, and that is going to be our first play for today. All right, we're sticking with the quarterback theme here. Jordan McLeod over 236.5 passing yards. Now, this is the James Madison quarterback. Pass happy approach here. All right, James Madison ranks 91st in pace in the country and throws 47.8% of the time. So yeah, that's not 50%, but man, they're airing it out a lot. He's throwing the ball a lot. I mean, anytime you get in or around that 50% mark, that's a pretty high number for any statistic. So they're airing it out. They're throwing it a lot in each game. He himself is averaging 238.7 passing yards per game with 350+ yard upside. I know 238.7 is barely over 236.5. However, that upside is immense, and this game environment should allow him to pass for well over 236 in my opinion. And then we talk about big play potential, averaging 15.3 yards per completion. He's also completing 64% of his passes. So we're talking about two fairly accurate quarterbacks here who like to take shots down the field. This is why I think this game environment is set up for success for these two quarterbacks, especially Jordan McLeod. Let's take the over 236.5 passing yards, and that is going to be our second play for today. All right, last play on the day. Let's talk about Luke McCaffrey over 82.5 receiving yards. Yes, that McCaffrey. Averaging 85.7 receiving yards per game on 8.8 targets. Quarterback here for Rice is JT Daniels, and I just want to let you know JT Daniels is averaging 300 yards per game, setting up a very friendly game script for, I'm going to call him LMC, like his brother is CMC. I'm going to call him LMC, Luke McCaffrey. And then with all these guys we're talking about in today's video, they all possess huge play potential, big play potential. Luke McCaffrey averaging a long reception of 33.3 yards in each contest so far this season. This is not the Rice University team of old, the wishbone, the three running backs in the backfield and all that jazz. They're airing it out. They're throwing it a lot, and I think McCaffrey gets this. He's the alpha receiver on this team. I think they air it out. They throw it a lot. They throw it early. They throw it often. I think he's on the receiving end of a lot of those passes from JT Daniels. Very similar to what we talked about with Noah Smith yesterday. Hopefully McCaffrey can be involved from the start, and we don't have to wait until the second quarter to see some positive things for him. But regardless, we're going over 82.5 receiving yards for Luke McCaffrey, and that is going to be our third and final play for today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's college football player prop video. I will be back on camera next video. Aside from being in a different part of my apartment with the windows up, I got to be honest with you. When I'm crunched for time, it is very easy. It is faster to record these videos off camera. The processing time is almost cut in half. The editing time is almost cut in half. So that's the route that I like to take if I'm a little crunched for time. But I will be back on camera for the next player prop video. But drop a comment below. Let me know what you like on these about these picks. Let me know what you like on the college football player prop board over on Prizepicks. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by the channel and checking this video out. Best of luck to you all should you tail any of these plays. And until my next on camera player prop video, Chavez is out.